Welcome to today's show, Legacy Living, Make Your Life Count. I'm your host, Dr. Gloria Burgess, passionate, inspirational speaker, author, poet, and entrepreneur. Welcome to Legacy Living, Make Your Life Count. I want to give a great big thank you to all of you who are listening today, and a big shout out to those of you listening around the world. I'm delighted and so grateful that you tuned in. I sure hope you're enjoying a fabulous day today and that you're having a fantastic week, because you know what? In the grand song of the universe, life is so very short. It's short and sweet and very, very precious. So I hope you're making a difference in your own life, because when you do, you also make a difference in somebody else's life. Now, a lot of folks out there want to make their life count for something. And they ask me, Dr. Gloria, how do you do that? Well, it's really very simple, very simple. You make your life count day by day, step by step, moment by moment, every single day. 365, 24/7. That's what Legacy Living, Make Your Life Count is all about. Now, you can learn more about Legacy Living, Make Your Life Count by visiting the Gloria Burgess website. That's Gloria, B as in boy, URGESS.com. The Gloria Burgess website, Gloria, B as in boy, URGESS.com, or by visiting Facebook. And that's facebook.com/Dr. Gloria Burgess, PhD /. Now, doctor is DR, DR for doctor, Gloria, BURGESS, PhD /. Today, I want to talk with you about leadership and the arts. Now, this is a topic near and dear to my heart. Specifically, we're going to focus today on making magic. Yes, making magic, one person's process to creating a spark in their own life and in the lives of others. Now, today I have a very special guest, Dr. Jennifer Kulik, and she's going to share a little bit about her life and work and how she supports others in creating a spark in their life. So, who is Dr. Jennifer Kulik? Well, like many of my guests, she wears many hats. She's a leader in her field, which is all about creating intergenerational theater. She's passionate, she's a lifelong learner, she's imaginative, she's a creative spirit, and she's a trusted friend. In a word, I'd say that Dr. Jen is inspired. Another word that fits for Jen is influencer. As you listen to today's show, you will understand what I mean. As founder and CEO of Silver Kite Community Arts, LLC, Jen's company creates life-changing intergenerational arts experiences and arts programs for older adults. And I might add, for people of all ages. For over 20 years, Dr. Kulik has designed, facilitated, and developed arts education programs for participants from the ages of, now get this, 2 to 107. Pretty impressive. Now, she enjoys creating new and innovative ways to use the arts to develop cross-generational understanding and to strengthen communities. Dr. Jen is a leader who makes a difference in her own life and in the lives of so many others throughout the world in her work at Silver Kite and as an adjunct professor in the Matteo Ricci College and the Arts Leadership Program at Seattle University. As I said earlier, to me, Dr. Jen is very inspiring. Now, I met Jen several years ago through a mutual friend, and when I heard her talk about her work at Silver Kite, I just knew I had met someone who was absolutely, positively on fire about her work. Now, she was so passionate, and I just knew that I had met a kindred spirit. As I just mentioned a few moments ago, Jen is a woman on fire, and she's positively committed to making an impact on the world, and in particular, making an impact to empower adults with memory loss and their care providers and loved ones. Now, I think that includes just about everybody, doesn't it? I mean, really, right? So she is positively committed about making an impact on the world, and in particular making an impact to empower adults with memory loss, their care providers, and their loved ones. She wants to help all of these people. She wants to transform their world. Now, when you hear her story, you will learn why she's so passionate about making a difference, about making an impact on the world in this particular way. When I met her, I was struck by her commitment, her positivity, her enthusiasm, and by her passion. But these are just a couple, just a few of her many, many, many fine qualities. We are truly blessed to have Jen, Dr. Jennifer Kulik, as one of our honored guests on today's show. Jen holds a Ph.D. from Arizona State University in theater for young audiences with a specialty in intergenerational drama. She holds a master's in education in curriculum and instruction from the University of Washington, and she has a bachelor's in theater from Grinnell College. Just a few years ago, Jen was awarded a Fulbright Distinguished Award in Teaching Fellowship to Singapore. And last year, she was honored with a residency at the Women's International Study Center in Santa Fe. Now, these are just a couple of her numerous awards. Jen says that her love for the arts was instilled in her from a very early age, and the arts played a significant role in helping her deal with an illness when she was just 11 years old. They also played a part in helping her deal with bullying. During my conversation with Dr. Jen, you will hear more about her story. You'll also hear about some of the people and moments that shaped and formed her as a person of influence. People and moments who have shaped and formed her as a leader, all with a particular focus on serving others. In many ways, in her love for the arts and in her work, Dr. Kulik pulls together many threads of what my own life and work are all about. In fact, you've heard me talk about these threads and themes on this show. The themes of gratitude, love, compassion, vulnerability, authenticity, generosity, passion, perseverance, and possibility. Can I just tell you something? Jen and I had just a fabulous conversation today. I'm so excited to have this amazing person, this life-changing leader with us. This is going to be an off-the-hook show. You don't want to miss a single word of it. So grab your earbuds, put on your walking shoes, or grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee or a nice cool glass of water, pull up your footstool, relax in your favorite chair, and don't forget your pen and notepad, because you're going to want to take notes today. We're going to have a great time. Okay. Now, before I jump into today's show, I just want to take a moment to welcome you. If you're just joining us, I'm your host, Dr. Gloria. This is Legacy Living. Make your life count. I'd like to extend a special welcome to those of you who are joining my show, or if you're joining Talk Network Radio for the very first time. You are in for a real treat. I'm excited to have you listening in today, and I'm deeply honored that you've allowed me to be part of your day so you can be inspired by the ideas and resources to make your life count. Today's program is all about making magic. Making magic, one person's process of creating that very special spark in your own life and in others. Now, this is a very important topic as you continue on your own journey of becoming a leader in your own life and beyond. Good morning, Jen. How are you?
Good morning, Gloria. I'm great. How are you today?
Very good. It's great to have you on the show today, and I just want to welcome you to all of our listeners here.
Great. Thank you so much for the invitation. I'm really honored to be here.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right. So, Jen, can you just tell a little bit about yourself so that our listeners can get an idea of your background, maybe some of your experiences that have led you to this wonderful place where you are in your life right now?
Oh, that's such a great question. My name is Jen Kulik. I'm originally from the lovely state of Iowa. I have to give a shout out to the corn land. I grew up in Des Moines and had a really wonderful childhood, I would say, until I hit about 11 years old, and I started to experience some health problems. At that point, I was having a lot of trouble digesting food, and I lost my hair. And it was a really difficult time for me between 5th and 6th grade. And also during that time, I was shifting my school between elementary and middle school. So when I started middle school, I endured about 7 years of pretty intensive bullying due to my health condition, and I looked different from the other students in my school. And so it was a really difficult time for me. So when I went off to college and I did my undergraduate work at Grinnell College in Iowa, I started to reflect on what the things were that helped me get through that really difficult time in my life. And what I realized was that participating in the arts, and particularly taking drama classes and performing in theater productions, were really the things that helped keep me grounded and helped me be connected to other like-minded people, helped me to rebuild my self-esteem and self-confidence. So I had started taking drama classes when I was 3 years old. My mother caught me having a conversation between my dolls when I was a kid, when I was 3, and she said, okay, get that kid into drama classes. So I started taking drama when I was really young and kept going in those drama classes and theater productions while I was having this really difficult time in my childhood. So I realized that it was that really helped me. So I started at that point investigating what was the magic there, what were the ways that the arts could help me and could help other people. So my journey to building my company, Silver Kite Community Arts, started with that experience in my childhood. And so after I graduated from Grinnell College, I went on to teach middle school and high school and elementary school drama for young people, and sort of fell into doing an intergenerational project when I was working on my master's degree at the University of Washington as part of my master's thesis that I developed. And witnessed in those intergenerational connections that magic that happens when older adults and younger people are able to connect and find commonalities, and using the arts as a way to bridge those generations. So after I sort of witnessed a magical intergenerational moment about 18 years ago, I started really investigating how the arts could change the lives and help folks on an intergenerational